Hello everyone, I bet you didn't expect this. I've been really into Honkai Star Rail lately and wanted to make a series on it. I have a 5 stars and 4 stars only account, but the 5 stars only is a very late game account with like 12 units, and 4 stars only just isn't as interesting to me. I might do a review on 5 stars only in the future as like a collaboration with another creator, but that's a very far away project. Given most interesting paths are taken, and I don't want to torture myself with the damageless preservation or abundance only, I've decided to make an element only. I landed on the combo of wind and quantum, which I will explain the reasoning behind later. Skipping through most of the beginning as you're locked to only using Kafka and Silverwolf, I can use Silverwolf, but it's all unavoidable and uninteresting fights. Moving ahead, we pick our receptacle, aka main character. I select Kalis, as I like the male protagonist in most gacha games. The female protagonist I like the most is definitely Belle from Zenless Zone Zero, but I don't play that game much at all anymore. We then speed through the early story until the elevator scene, where we unlock our first usable character, Dan Heng. However, due to game design, I don't get a proper one-on fight with him until the first major roadblock, the Void Trampler. However, with our current gear, this fight is 100% impossible. I tried for over an hour, gambling for all crits, and despite my insane luck giving me a run with half of the hits being crit, I still lost by a mile. I caved and used March 7th, which trivialized the fight. And that's our first major roadblock down. Nothing else interesting happens until we unlock the warping mechanic. Taking the 23 pulls from the male, we immediately spend those on the basic banner. We, however, do not get anything of use except for a light cone. However, I will mention the cone that we got with Planetary Rendezvous. It's a Harmony Light cone that boosts the damage of any characters on the team with the same type as the Equipper, which is most of our account. This means that if we put this on a support, like Bronya or Tribi, we can boost the damage of all other characters on the team with that type. You can also see me throwing any Jades that I get, or special passes onto the Tribi banner, in the hopes that I will get her. Once that is done and I continue the story, I speak to Abraham. Little did I realize that after unlocking this I would get the travel log, and inside the travel log, to my surprise, was the Express Pass event, which I'd completely forgotten about was still active. I immediately decide to scoop up a Bronya. I said immediate. Why am I checking all the events? Get the damn Bronya. It's not going to change your opinion, because it's literally the only character on the standard that we can use. And there she is, episode 1, and we already have 2 characters. Heeding my advice from earlier, I give her Planetary Rendezvous. This will boost our Dan Heng's damage and any other win characters we pull along the way. And due to the fact that I'd already grabbed all of the pulls in the Stardust Exchange, I decided to just grab the Silvermane insignias from there to get the Bronya Trace. Then, for a bit of running and story, we arrive at the second roadblock, the Doomsday Beast. Unfortunately, we have the Trial Himeko still, so this fight is also trivialized. I also had to coordinate everything, so Dan Heng did big damage. I then went ahead and completed the 2 simulated universe beta tests. These are pointless because they force you into trial characters. I tried to beat them with just Dan Heng, but you don't get the blessings nor the power in the trial Dan Heng to beat it. After a while, I have enough pulls for a 10 pull on the standard banner. And surprisingly, we get a new character, Qingque. We then board the Astral Express. I immediately continued the story by heading to Dan Heng's room and clearing out all the exclamation marks in the archive, then heading to March's room and exploring, before heading back into the main lobby, where we get ready for our next journey, Eurolo 6. We then head off to Eurolo 6. Landing, we walk around for a bit. However, once we landed, I decided to cut the story there. I did a golden calx to complete the quest, and then decided to head back and do some exploration in the supply zone. I also decided to do the Void Trampler fight that's off to the side in the supply zone. It was relatively easy, given our stacked team.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Choose your strike. Gotcha. You'll win. Luck of the draw, please. And victory! This battle is lend me your strength. My turn.
Oh, there's a trotter here. Good. Let's free Jades. So you're probably wondering why I decided on the combination of Wind and Quantum, and that's simple. Most challenge accounts of a single element end up being quite restrictive, and I didn't want that. I wanted a more relaxed challenge. I was originally planning to do a yin and yang type challenge, such as Fire and Ice, but that's already been taken. I was going to do Imaginary Quantum, but realized there are no Imaginary or Quantum starter characters, unless you count March's Hunt form, which you don't get access to until much, much later in the story. So I decided to throw in one of the basic elements that I tend to neglect in the base game, Wind. This gave me a starter character, Dan Heng, and the rest is history. We also complete this extremely easy puzzle. I swear this was multi-part, but I can't figure out how to activate the other parts. It might be day-centric. While doing book quests, we also complete one of the chapters, which gives us a new light cone, River Flows in Spring, which is good for Dan Heng. Although, by its passive, it's very obviously built for Yan Qing, who we don't have access to. And being so close to the final 8 pulls, I need to do the 5-star pull on the 50 banner. I decide to just do a basic training and sacrifice the 160 Jades. We really want Yuan Branya here, as I said earlier, she's the only standard character we can use. However, I'll just let the pulls speak for themselves. Japad. No matter how fine this man is, I don't want him on this account. And with those pulls leaving us with nothing and a good chunk of pity towards Tribby, I decide to leave this episode here. We're starting the Eurolo 6 storyline, and the plan for the next episode is to complete it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!